everyone, I'm Bree.
I've been partnering with Washington Dairy and going around to local restaurants to meet chefs who utilize local Washington dairy. Today we are in Olympia, Washington, meeting with Chef Elise Landry, who is the creative mind and owner behind Chicory.
Hi.
Hello.
I'm Bree.
Elise, nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you too.
Welcome to Chicory.
Thank you, I'm so excited to be here.
Let's have a seat.
All right, let's do it.
The Pacific Northwest is such a bread basket of so many amazing ingredients. Seafood, vegetables, fruit. The name Chicory came from celebrating a family of vegetables that grow really well here in the Pacific Northwest. We're creating delicious, nutritious food for folks now, but considering future generations, working with whole dairy, especially from Washington State, not only aligns with our ideas of sustainability, but also like working with local producers.
Absolutely.
Milk is a 24/7 job at Dairy Gold. Every day, the milk arrives raw and is immediately tested for quality. It's separated by fat percentage, then pasteurized to eliminate pathogens. The dairy is cooled in tanks, filled into cartons, and chilled overnight before heading to your local market.
So we're gonna be making ricotta. The ricotta will be put on toast, and we're gonna saute some dandelion greens on top of that. Ricotta is one of the easiest cheeses to make. It only requires a few ingredients, and you probably have most of those ingredients at home. We're gonna start with local Washington dairy from Dairy Gold. I have 2 quarts of whole milk and 1 quart of heavy cream, and we're gonna slowly bring it up to 190 Fahrenheit. On my induction burner, I'm going to start at 150 degrees, so like on a regular stove, I would probably say medium to medium high heat, and we're gonna slowly bring up the temperature. While our dairy is heating up, I have a 1/4 cup of lemon juice and a 1/4 cup of vinegar, white vinegar. You could use all lemon juice or you could use all white vinegar. I like to do a mix of both so that I get a little bit of the lemon flavor without overpowering the dairy too much. If you don't have a commercial-sized hotel pan like I do here at the kitchen, you could use something like a colander or steamer basket, some sort of shape that has holes in it, and then line that with a cheesecloth. That way there's a way for the whey to drain out of the ricotta. All right, we're gonna stir our dairy just to make sure it's not burning on the bottom. Keeping an eye on it, keeping it close. This isn't really a project that you wanna walk away from. I know this from experience. All right, so while our dairy's coming up, I'm gonna prepare the other ingredients for our toast. We already have some anchovy here. Do not be afraid of anchovies. They are a delicious ingredient that pair well with many things. We're not eating the anchovy straight, we're cooking it into something. It's going to add a nice like umami element and a nice level of salt to the chicories that are going to kind of balance out that bitterness. We're gonna use some lemon juice, we're gonna use garlic, and chili flake. So we're gonna chop up some dandelion greens. Bree, would you like to help me with this? We're just gonna kind of like hold it together and just like 1-inch pieces. Go ahead.
All right, judge my work
Yep,
here, all right?
I will. Absolutely.
Need feedback.
Keep going.
Off to a good start?
Yes, just
Okay,
don't get the fingers.
Okay.
I would stop, maybe do one more. Yeah. Yeah, the stems kind of get a little too fibrous, and let's just check a temp right now. Yeah, so we're at 150, so we got like 40 more degrees to go. Don't let me forget about this pot of milk in front of me.
My eyes are glued.
One job.
One job?
Yep.
Besides cutting.
Right.
But I'm done with that.
Right.
So
you're done with the cutting.
my eyes are here.
One job.
Yes.
Milk shall not burn today.
Shall not burn.
Not on our watch.
No, not a chance.
All right, we're at 190.
Perfect.
Okay, so we're going to turn off the heat. You want to do the honors? You can pour in, I'll give it a stir.
Okay.
Pour it all in there.
All right.
There we go, great. And it's only going to take a matter of seconds. I mean, it almost happens immediately.
Yeah.
You can kind of
my
see the
gosh.
curds are already starting to form.
Cool.
Yeah, so it's broken now. And I'm gonna just let it continue to acidify a little bit more, and then we will strain it.
Awesome.
We're basically there. We basically just made ricotta. All right, so I've got my handy hotel pan lined with the cheesecloth. The curds and whey have separated. So now I'm just going to very gently pour this through our cheesecloth. And if you were nervous to do this, you could just use a ladle. All right, so this is probably gonna sit for like 10 minutes, and this is gonna become like quite solid.
Oh, I love that texture.
Yeah,
It's
nice
so
and creamy.
good. Yeah.
Season it with some salt. All right.
That's the other side.
Here we go. Okay,
Perfect.
let's make some ricotta toast. Some olive oil. I've got it on like medium-high heat. There you go. Add a little chili flake. So we're kind of just like blooming our aromatics into the oil before we add our dandelion
It
greens.
smells so good already.
And while the greens are in, I'm gonna add my salt and pepper. I'm gonna turn the heat off now. I'm gonna add a little lemon juice just for a little acidity. Let's get our ricotta out. All right, I don't know, did we dig in now?
I think so.
Okay. Very good.
Should we cheers?
Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
Cheers.
Cheers.
Yum.
Genuinely, a life-changing bite of food. I'm not kidding. Like, I want to make this.
With the leftover whey from the ricotta, I'm going to show you a recipe on how to turn that whey into caramel.
That sounds so good. And I love the sustainability there.
Yeah.
You're reusing the whey.
This is all of the whey that's been produced, so it really would be a shame to just pour this down the drain. We're gonna transfer it into our pot. The goal here is to reduce this by half before we end up adding any other ingredients. I'm going to bring this up to a simmer and just kind of keep a loose eye on it until it's reduced by half. Our whey has now reduced by half. This is less of a recipe and more of a technique, but we're going to add equal parts of heavy cream, roughly to the amount of reduced whey. So I'm kind of bringing that level back up. And this is going to continue to simmer. So I'm gonna keep an eye on this, just like when I was making the ricotta, stirring the bottom to make sure it's not scorching. Waiting. That is our caramel after it's been cooking for about an hour. And there's nothing else that's been added to that. No salt, no sugar. And once you taste it at home, you'll realize that it really doesn't need any more sweetener to it. Do that. All right, Bree, come check this out.
I'm back.
This is my whey caramel.
Lovely.
It's got a nice color to it.
It's amazing that that's just from the whey.
Yes.
Really incredible.
Whey and heavy cream.
Yeah.
So you can see it's got this nice
Beautiful.
consistency to it. I mean, I feel like the best way to eat this is on some apples, so we should cut some up.
Yeah.
Very nice. I'll dip your apple, you can dip mine.
Oh my gosh, that's so sweet. Here, how much do you want?
That's good. Okay. Take my mine as you. Cheers.
Cheers.
Hopefully we don't burn our mouths.
Oh my god.
That's cool, right?
That's
Oh,
perfect.
we got a little other
Right.
side. Oh, right. Let me get that
Thanks,
for
Mom.
you. Yeah.